Do I ever get homesick? No. I know that sounds kind of weird, um, because a lot of artists do, but I don't. I don't. I told you before, I just started to feel like it'll be a good idea for me to have a home base, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to go back to the States. It could be in Thailand, it could be in Vietnam, it could be in Singapore. I don't know. It depends on where I feel like I want to make, it depends on the place, the way it makes me feel. Of course, I like to have stuff that I recognize, like Western food and stores that I like, shopping malls that I like. There are certain type of things that I like to have in my environment, of course. But my first gig abroad, like I said, was Singapore, and I fell in love with it because they had so many things that I recognized from back in the States, and they also speak English as their first language. So that felt like home the most to me, being abroad. I hadn't been to Europe yet, so that's a place that I would like to check out. But I mean, I talked to some of my family members on Skype. I connect with them maybe once a week or whatever. And to be honest, I wasn't extremely close with all my family members back in the States personally. So being abroad, communicating with them via Skype or via Facebook is nothing new to me, to be honest. So no, I don't feel like, oh, I gotta go back home. I Sometimes I wish I had that relationship with my family where we were connected like that, where I went home for the holidays, but I didn't. And when I was in the States, I didn't. That's just the way it was for me. Um, but again, I am starting to feel like I do want to to say to people, I live here. Because when I went back to the States last year or the year before last, I felt out of place. I felt like I didn't belong. I felt weird because I hadn't been home for so long. And that's just the way it was. So I am starting to feel like I do want to be somewhere where I can actually say, okay, this is my home. I live here. This is where I have my house. This is where my stuff is. Because I've been traveling with all my stuff, all my equipment, all my books, all my stuff. And now I'm starting to get tired of paying that extra cost for that. And it's time for me to settle down somewhere. So I do get that feeling that I want to have a home base.